we have some numbers which I believe they are pretty much accurate, but not 100%, but it just shows how can expect for the next AMD video cards. It's from this site called Video Cards, and they make pretty much an analysis. They say here's how fast is RDNA 4 according to the AMD. Now, yes, we have the official figures. We all know the official figures is not exactly the same with reality, but we can have a pretty good idea where those video card is gonna stand. And one thing they compare is with the predecessor generation 7900 GRE, which I think they should call it when they release it an actual 7800 XT, but that was a different topic back then. Now, I believe those, as AMD said, they were not gonna compete on the high end, and I believe those cards, especially 9070 non-XT and even XT at some extent, is gonna be pretty much a very good 1440p video card and not exactly a 4K. They say the ray tracing is gonna be much better than the RDNA 3. So that's why I think that an RX 9070 XT 1440p with ray tracing, if they support their claim and they actually make it accurate, is going to be much better for the 14p gaming and not exactly for the 4K. Now, they compare the AMD RX 9070 XT with 7900 GRE at 1440p ultra settings. They say in a 30 plus games they're gonna be a 38% increase, which is good. At 4K it's gonna be 42%, so you can see this new generation is gonna do well with high resolutions. A 9070 again with the 6900 XT it's gonna be 51% better, and now we go to the pretty much the mid-range or lower end for the AMD video card, especially for this launch. We don't know, it's gonna be a RX 9060 or whatever. For 1440p against the 7900 GRE is gonna be 21% faster, which in my opinion it is good. And for the 9070 against 6700 XT for a 4K gaming is gonna be 38% faster. So as we can see here, between 1440p and 4K is not gonna be just much of the difference, just 1% between those cards. And here we have pretty much a better chart. You can see which resolution, which card, and how they can perform in which games. So at 1440p ultra, RX 9070 is gonna be pretty much in average 20% faster than the 7090 GRE and 21% faster at 4K, and 9070 XT against 7900 GRE at 1440p is gonna be 38% faster and 42% faster at 4K. And you can see here you can have the games. Now let's try something much more interesting. Let's go RTX 56. Let's go to the website. Let's get Tech Power Up and let's see exactly where it's gonna be, because the GRE is gonna be, let's say, how they say if the, let's go with the 9070, is gonna be let's go 20% faster. This is pretty much not exactly accurate one, but it's gonna give some idea which one you're gonna compare. So it's gonna be better than the 3090 Ti, which was a very powerful card even last year before the 50 series release. So you can expect 4080 performance. It's not exactly accurate again. It's not not a 4080. Sorry. Let's say with a 7900 XT performance, which in my opinion I think is good. Now depends again on the price. I believe if they sell from the RX 9070, is gonna sell for, let's say, this performance, because the 7900 XT when they release would be like $900 video card. Now for this generation, new one for RDNA 4, if the RX 9070 doesn't cost more than $400, which again, it's not exactly cheap, but doesn't cost more than that, I believe it could be a pretty good buy. Why not? And now let's go with the 9070 XT. It's gonna be 38%. We're gonna take the lower number just to be sure. 38% faster. When it's gonna be? I think it's gonna be 38. It's gonna go pretty up actually. 38. 7900 XTX performance, and that was $1,000 card if I remember correctly. Yes, was a $1,000 card, and this one cannot go, I don't know, can I go better than 500 ideally, but I don't know. I don't think so it's gonna be that well, but who knows, because the 5070 Ti is pretty much neck and neck with 7900 XTX, and that costs $750, and I don't know if they're gonna cost, I would like it, that's $500, but realistically I think we have to expect like a 9070 non-XT for $500 and $7 to $650 for the XT model. I think that's gonna be the realistic price, but again, I'm not so sure. But I wanna see them at $400 and $500 to actually make a very, very good video card. If they, let's say they're gonna have those exact numbers against the 7900 GRE, only if that happens. Now again, those are rumors and we don't know exactly when actually they're gonna release for sure, not just rumors, but when YouTubers gonna have those video cards on their hands and gonna start testing them, they're gonna compare them with the 50 series and the old RDNA 3 generation, we're gonna have some very accurate numbers where this video card is gonna stand and how much it's gonna cost, especially in your country, because we know they are differences. And if those numbers, I don't think a 900 XTX or a 900 XT is gonna drop immediately in price. I mean, it's gonna, if you buy one of those for $500, then it's gonna interfere with this RDNA 4 generation. But let's see how well they do even in the ray tracing. So yeah, that was the numbers for the, let's say, official numbers for this new generation RDNA 4 video cards from AMD, and remain to see if they actually are that good or it's just pretty much advertisement.